Looks like there's a little bit of a delay. No, it switched. Why didn't that switch over there? That shows that it switched. There it goes. Wow, that's a bad delay. Man, earlier today we were 3 to 5 seconds, and that was a good 10, 15 seconds. Hey, Tony Wallow, good to see you. Hope all is well your way. I'm just going to bring this up over here for now. Just little old me. And get these moved over here. I better put them in order, not to get confused. What'd you think of the introduction? I just kind of threw it together. I've got some work to do on it. Need an audio video check. Robert, good evening. You just missed my wonderful introduction I threw together between 9 and 9:45 tonight. And I do have some work to do on it, but there's some potential for it to go somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it could go somewhere. A little disappointed in the lag. The lag is like, earlier today it was fantastic. Maybe 5 seconds in length, and this is terrible. Still hadn't changed. And it still had, there it goes. I need to make me a hotkey for that. Change the stopwatch next time I change it. I just threw that together. Obviously figured out how to adjust the size. My S is a little off. I noticed that earlier too. It looks like it's cut in half. But it works. So now I'm going to use the hotkey and go see what the difference is here. .27 seconds. That's kind of horrible. Earlier today, I know it was no more than 6 or 7 seconds. So wait and see how many people join and see how many people request the Zoom that I do have up and running. I just haven't shared the link with anybody. There's only one person I know that actually emailed me earlier and wanted the link. I wonder why that is so slow. I'm just going to have to bear in mind tonight it's about 20 seconds between what I'm doing and where I'm wanting to go. And I could probably get a lot done in that 20 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Okay, now that's showing on there. That's good. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. It looks like Carrie is streaming right now. I need to check that out. Hey, Gary. I was getting ready to send out invitations for the Zoom, but I was just informed that Carrie is streaming. So I'm going to go ahead and send a couple of these out anyway. Gary, I need to send you a link. I need to send you an email. Here, I'll do that right now. I think I got your project pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that right now and send it to you. Give me 1 second. This will take a couple extra seconds to do. That should be it right there. Oh, hush. There you go. Sorry for the silence. I just trying to get these out there. I've got to come up with a better way of doing this. I really do. I don't remember if I sent him one or not, but you know what? Maybe he'll get 2. And I'm about done. Can't think of anyone else for now. And there we go. Let me get out of that. Do my hotkey. It's about a 20-second delay tonight. I forgot to see if Carrie was streaming. I'll go ahead and do that now. The delay's slow enough I might be able to do this. Let's see if he's live. Yeah, he's live. Got Samsung Musician software not seeing Samsung NVMe SS970 drive. Well, that's going to change some things. There's Jeff. And Alex, I think I sent you the link. Gary, I know I sent you the link. Jeff, obviously you got the link.
Yeah, just came.
Yep, I just sent him. BH Ringer, BH Ringer in the chat room. Hey Tony, hey me, hey Robert. Oh, you know what? Man, I'm like.
Harry's live right now, by the way.
Yeah, BH Ringer just sent me an email. I was gonna go.
Well, he's talking about Samsung Magician not working for somebody, and
right, yeah,
I've got it, and it works for me, so I'm not too interested in that one.
I actually have that on my other machine too. It's got a old solid state Samsung drive in it, and it actually did help me by putting it on there and using it. The delay is horrible tonight. It's 20 seconds. I just
the box
driving me up the wall.
We'll all live.
Yeah. The other thing, the other mistake that was made is,
well, he's talking about Samsung.
Monty said, "I want to make sure it's insured," and the FedEx person said it's insured. Well, all FedEx packages by default.
Oh, we're gonna get to hear Gary or we're gonna get to hear Carrie through Gary. That's funny. All right,
you hear me through?
Yeah, I could hear Carrie's stream through when you connected to Zoom.
Yeah, I know. I had him open and I had you open.
Yeah.
Actually, I had about 20 open.
Sounds about like what we were doing yesterday at one point in time. Okay, so I sent you an email with the Zoom link, and there was an attachment to that. I need to see what you think about that.
Going to right now because I saw it.
Okay.
It's not big, but it's, you know what I mean.
Sure. I believe Robert.
Okay, well, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Well, as soon as I get a couple more people in, did you guys see the new intro I whipped up this evening?
No.
All right, I don't have a hotkey for it, so let me go just bring it up here. It's over here. Okay, here's the new intro, and again, you have to give it about 20 seconds to get there.
Okay, about 3 things. If you're listening.
Of course I'm listening.
Oh, shit, then I was talking to myself.
No, I'm not listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what you tell the wife. No. Hold on. Hey, Robert. Anyway, it seems like. Can you play it? See what it looks like on yours?
Sure. Do you mind if I show the world? Because I didn't show it earlier today, so I got your verbal permission.
It's the same. I don't mean it bad, but it's close to the same as before. So.
Run that by me again. There was some back talk.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Let's see it.
Okay. So does everybody see the new introduction I whipped up this evening?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I obviously figured out how to make those things rotate and get the names a little smaller, and I just threw the picture in there for effect. So I'm going to keep working with that. And unfortunately, we have just a huge delay here of about 20 seconds. We got Alex and Robert in the house.
I have a question.
I've got an answer.
Did you see that? Was you able to hear that?
I heard something when Gary was talking, but I didn't quite distinguish what it was.
Well, I saw your intro there.
I was trying to play a prank on you.
Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to show Gary's on just in Zoom. It's not going out over. It's just for us. Well,
which one?
Then again, hold on. It might be.
Okay.
Hang on. I got to make a quick change because actually it is. I'm going to go back. You know what? I'm just going to put this little intro back. And I can't for the life of me think of why we have such a huge delay. Because earlier tonight I would have understood it because of the time that we were doing it. But now that it's 10:40 at night, it should be quicker. All right, here we go. Now I can share this, and it'll only go to the Zoom, not across the world. So here it is. This is as close to the finished product as I've gotten.
Okay, that's what I wanted to find out. It's that the second name is still messing up. Okay, first, fine. Second name.
What's messing up about it scrolling for me?
It is?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm seeing here is what I'm seeing on my desk. It's like it's slowing down and...
There's a big space after...
Yeah, there's a space. Yeah, it looks pretty consistent. I can... You want it to go a little faster?
There's the big space right there.
Right. Well, I know. I know. I'll tell you what I think's wrong with it in just a second. But
well, there's a big blank there with no name among other.
Yeah, I'm having that here also.
Right. So, I can't.
Right. Like after me the first time, I'm getting quite a big space.
Okay. So
after the notebook.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. So there's the first one. Now there's a big gap. There's a big gap between this name right here. Oh yeah, never mind. We're not. I was looking at. There's a big gap between this picture and here, but this is scrolling pretty smooth on my end. And then there's this catches this. That's the only thing that I was noticing is this is still catching this. You see
It's coming close. Yeah.
Yeah. You see right there how that's caught that already.
Right.
And now these two are good, or three. Picture, name, picture.
Now there's a big gap right here with no names.
Right. Yeah, there's a big gap right there, and how would I fix that? Because that's actually
I was actually thinking of something. I don't know what I'm talking about. But,
no, I see. When it scrolls, there's going to be a huge gap right here to get back to where it starts, and I'm not sure how I can speed that up unless I can do this. Let me stop it, go back to the beginning. So here's the first set that goes through right here.
Perfect.
Right. And then
is there a way to make them one set maybe?
It is one set. Believe it or not, that is one set. You talking about all three things?
Yeah.
I had thought about that, and I was trying to do that, because if I could make it one set, yes, I can solve all the issues, because then I can go in there and I can say, okay, I want this one here, I want this one to be here, and then I want this one to be closer to. Sure. Yeah. Let me see if I can. I'll write that down. Make.
I don't know. I don't have a clue if it can be done. But tell us.
Yeah.
Jeff, I think, sees what I'm talking about with the space, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree. I 100% agree that when this second set right here, when the second picture set rolls through, until it rolls back, you're going to have from right here until it when it's playing automatically, you're going to have about a 3-second delay. So if I start it again, then that's going to catch it. 1, 2, yeah, about 3 seconds. Okay, yeah, I can work on that. That's cool. So I'm going to shut the new introduction off. There's some things on it I have to adjust. Believe it or not, I'm going to try to take the picture, which won't be the clown, but I'm going to try to take the picture and put it, not rotating of course, but inside the names somehow. But we'll see. That'll be a challenge and a half. So let me, oh, got a cramp on my leg. Let me see, given a 20-second delay here. Actually, I should leave that, but what I did, how I did that was longer than a 20-second delay, obviously. There we go. As soon as DaVinci Resolve catches up. Man, this is terrible. Okay. Wow, seriously? There we go. So you guys can see on the screen, this is the original one, I believe. No, that's the second one, my bad. This is the original one right here. What the hell? Oh yeah, I changed it. I was trying to copy and paste and then bring it all back together. I couldn't do that. So what I ended up doing was I rendered the first one out with the name Ken, and I went back into the first one and just put the last name in there and then rendered it out, and that's how I got that. And then when I went into OBS, I just brought them both up in the same scene, shrunk them down a little bit. But over here the S looks right, and I don't know why the green thing's there, but it is what it is. I mean, I literally worked on this about 40 minutes tonight. Believe it or not, you know how earlier today when we were looking at this, I couldn't figure out why it was so big? It is right here in the Z. When I change the Z, if I make the Z bigger, that's where it's at. And I didn't realize that was what the problem was. So I believe, let me see if I can control, yeah, that's about right there. So getting there on that little project. So let's close this out. Does anybody remember what I said we were going to discuss tonight earlier today? I didn't write it down.
Do
I
not.
can't remember what I had for supper. So.
Supper?
What's
Okay,
that?
Alex, what's your joke going to be? You want to try to play
Well,
it?
you kind of, I'll play it again, but just fair warning, because I know what it is. I'm gonna mute myself. So give me a second after I play it
Okay.
to turn my volume back on.
Are we acting surprised?
Oh, you can act however you want to act. I just
There was something in it that made me laugh, but I was watching two things at once, kind of.
Right, and that's. So did he share a screen to do that, or what was it? An audio bite?
Listen to stuff. I think I'm hearing you for
It almost looked like he played an introduction when he came into the Zoom.
Who, Alex?
Yeah.
I did. It was words. It looked like two sentences.
I think he's talking to his mom right now. I'm gonna guess Robert's at work. I sent VH Ringer an invitation out, I think. Or I may have sent it to Blackwatch twice, I don't remember. Yeah, he's talking to his mom, I believe.
I'm not. I'm not now. She was telling me I was talking too loud.
Oh. Okay, so we're waiting for your prank.
I'll just quiet it down. Give me 2 seconds and I'll put it back up. For you.
You're fine. You are fine. The delay's really going to slow things up tonight. And I don't know how. You know what? I know what the delay is. I know what the delay is.
Shit, I don't know.
No, I know what it is. Whenever I schedule a stream, you cannot change the latency. It defaults to slow as molasses. So what I'm going to do, as soon as Alex pulls this joke on us, is I'm going to, real quick, just end the stream. I'm going to keep the Zoom going. There's no sense of restarting that. And then I'll restart the YouTube stream. And it should, by changing that one setting, it should be about 5 seconds. Can't hear you, Alex.
I'll explain it. I'll explain it when it's
Okay.
after it's done.
Okay.
How I did it.
The computer is yours.
I have. Okay, never mind. I was being a pain in the butt.
Okay, so he's
But
got
he's sharing the screen.
Samsung Musician I can read, or Magician. Office
That-
Scary Something Prank. Put on my glasses.
What are you looking at?
Alex, share your
Yeah,
screen.
there it is.
Hmm. Yeah, that's there was someone else I was showing something to. They said, just tell me something's not going to pop up and scare me at the end. I'm like, I don't do that. I think they're funny. You can kind of anticipate when they're going to happen. But let me do this. I got to remember. At work. All right, so as soon as that gets caught up, I'm going to minimize Zoom for a minute. We're still going to be zooming. I'm just waiting for that to
You hear
jump
me now?
over there. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Did you
you
hear that?
was
Did
that?
you hear that?
Yeah, the lady jumping out to scare you.
Did you hear it?
Probably.
Go over here. Can I change? Please just tell me I can change that in here.
Want to be sure it can never be recovered. Data recovery, when it comes to, oh no, I lost my data, how do I get
Oh,
it
that's
back?
Carrie.
Or
That's scary.
that's a common question, and the other
that your?
Huh?
So real quickly, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Hopefully it comes through. So in the Zoom, I'm sharing my screen, and if you'll notice down here, it says stream latency. You have normal, low, and ultra low latency. For whatever the reason, you can't change this, and I keep forgetting that. So I'm going to have to not schedule them and just go live with them. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to end this, copyright.